What's going on? It's your dog Art Man the Great, and we're back with another day of talking about why the fuck is this guy fighting Jake Paul? That's where the fuck we at today, man. You know, the shit is just not sitting right with me. I just text my dude KBJ. I'm like, man, I gotta talk about this. I gotta talk about this shit, man. This shit just not it, dog. March 1st this year, we had an excellent fight, Javante Davis versus Lamont Roach. It was unexpected, We thought it was going to be another day in the office for Javante. He's going to go in there and knock him out. But he ended up having a really competitive fight where many believe that he actually lost that fight. And he took a knee in that fight. Well, if it was voluntary or forced, he took a knee and it should have been counted. And now we were all waiting for that rematch, thinking we are going to get an announcement, thinking that we are going to get some type of press rollout or whatever. But instead, we got baby mama drama. We got that news. So we're like, oh, okay, that's postponing the Lamont Roach fight, so it's going to happen after that. And then he comes out of jail, and the first thing he does is go into a fight with Jake Paul. Talk about slapping the face to boxing fans. But hey, he's getting a bag. He's getting a bag. But we're not touching that bag. But he's getting a bag. And boxing fans are telling me, as a boxing fans, I should just enjoy that he's getting a bag. And he's fighting Jake Paul. And we'll never see a conclusion to what happened between him and Roach. And now it's looking like we'll never see Haney versus Tank or Shakur versus Tank. And somehow niggas is loving that shit, man. And we just supposed to accept it. But here I am. I'm sitting back saying, hey, I don't accept this shit. I'm gonna call everybody out. I'm gonna call him out. This shit is some sucker shit all the way around. All the way around, nigga. And Tarver, I don't usually normally agree with Tarver, but he said some shit, man. He said it's PG as possible, but even when you PG it, it still makes Tank sound like a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Here, check this out.
Roach is going to be a tough out. For sure, for sure. Should he have fought Roach? Do you think he avoided him, ducked him, or anything like that? Or just this business decision? I can't say, bro. It looks like he didn't want that. He didn't want to go back down that road, and Jake Paul saved him from that. Jake Paul saved him from that, bro. He got out. You know what I mean? That's the one that's going viral, kid. That's a good one. Jake Paul saved him. Got you. I mean, yeah. But that's the truth. It seems like. Yeah. And Roach, Roach came with it, bro. And it looks like through their familiarity of coming up in the amateurs and all that together, Roach really know him better than most fighters. Might have heard this one before. You know what I mean? Roach know him, bro. So yeah. I think that was hindsight always 2020. I didn't think he wanted to go back down there. That was a tough out for him. At his best, Roach was going to be a tough out. But if he could have went in there and shut Roach down and maybe knock Roach out in the rematch, now you're talking about a boxing icon, bro. Yes. You understand me? Yep. That's the difference. And he might end up being that anyway. But man, it's a different era. It's a different era, bro. Different era. But if he would have straightened that out with Roach, bro, he could have been really the icon, face of the game, some shit like that. Like really running it like that. Where he the Jake Paul of the game. Where you know what I'm saying? Anybody he face, you feel me? Yep. It could be opposite. For sure, for sure. Should he have fought Roach? Do you think
And Tarver said some real ass nigga. He said some real shit like, man, Jake's really saved your ass. The white boy saved you, nigga. You got saved by a fucking white boy, nigga. Like you was supposed to fight this nigga Tank. Boxing history shows that, nigga, you have a tough fight with that nigga, you run it back with him. Unless you move into a higher weight class or something, you run it back with that nigga. But nah, nigga, you ran to the fucking white boy. Like, I can't respect that shit. Yo, sissy-fied ass fans, them niggas respect that shit. Cause talking about he getting the bag and all that shit. But nigga, I don't respect that, nigga. I ain't touching your paper, nigga. Nigga, if I can't get money with you, then fuck you, nigga. That's how I came up, nigga. Fuck you talking about. Niggas talking about some yeah. Well, he getting the bag, nigga. Fuck that got to do with me, nigga. I ain't touching that shit, nigga. I'm trying to see some motherfucking fights, not this circus. Shout out to everybody in the chat. My bad. I'm over here looking for a fucking lighter. Oh, there you go. Oh. I swear I hate when I'm unprepared, dog. I really hate that shit, man. Not having my shit together. I need my fucking lighters and all my tools ready before I hop on the stream. But anyways, yeah, man. Let's play that shit one more time.
Should he have four rows? Do you think he avoided him? For sure, for sure. Should he have four rows? Do you think he avoided him, ducked him, or anything like that? Just this business decision. I can't say, bro. It just it looks like it. It looks like he didn't want that. He didn't want to go back down that road, and Jake Paul saved him from that. You know, Jake Paul saved him from that road. He got out. You know what I mean? That's the one that's going viral, Chin. That's a good one. Jake Paul saved him. Got you. I mean, yeah. But that's the truth. It seemed like. Yeah. And Roach, you know, hey, Roach came with it, bro. And it looks like through their familiarity of coming up in the amateurs and all that together, you know, Roach really know him better than most fighters. Might have heard this one before. You know what I mean? Roach know him, bro. So yeah. I think that was a, you know, hindsight always 2020. He didn't want. I didn't think he wanted to go back down there. That was a tough out for him. At his best, Roach was going to be a tough out. But if he could have went in there and shut Roach down, maybe knock Roach out.
He coulda, shoulda, woulda, but that nigga ain't want to do that shit, bro. He said, why even risk it, man? I'm about to just fight this white boy and call it a day. I got baby mama issues. These niggas, I'm getting older. Shit getting tougher. I don't got the spirit for this shit no more. Fuck that. I'm about to fight this white boy. I'll holler at you niggas later. That's basically what I'm getting out of this shit, man. And I'm looking at it like, dog, this is some sucker shit, bro. You sound like a woman talk about getting the bag. Yeah, boo. He got the bag. He got the bag. These bitch ass niggas, man. Said he got out, nigga. Ain't no, he don't. Yeah, he got. Look, this is his out. His out is running to Jake Paul, and then he just gonna call it a quits. But you know what? Take fans to tell me now. Why don't Shakur or Devin Haney just fight each other, bro, instead of worry about Tank, bro? Yeah, these niggas is completely tapped out. These niggas quit. These niggas quit. They quit. These niggas quit. They no more arguing with us no more. No more. No more beefing. No more talk about this and that and who street and that. Nigga, this nigga Tank and his fans, them niggas quit, bro. It's over. It's definitely over. I just hate that it had to go out like this. I ain't, bro, you couldn't tell me it was gonna play out like this, dog. I've been watching these niggas since like 2014, 2015, dog. I didn't think them niggas is gonna fall like that. I didn't think Tank was gonna take this route. This Jake Paul shit This shit crazy. I ain't see this shit coming. Take out the streets. What streets? What streets, nigga? Not the streets I'm on. He probably got these motherfucking the Zesty Channel streets, nigga. But he nigga, hell no. But you know, if those who've been following me for a minute know this is not my first time being disappointed with Tank. So I'm not really surprised. I've been hopped off the Tank train a long time ago. I was a super, I wouldn't say super Tank fan, but I was a big Tank fan for sure. I was a big Tank fan. I was rocking with him and all that. But I just noticed, man, right around the time when Devin Haney first started calling him out, and I see his reaction to it, I said, nah, something ain't right. This shit don't sound right. What you mean? What you mean you don't want to fight Dev? What you mean? And then niggas get to start looking at his resume and looking at the niggas he fight. I'm saying, nigga, is this? I'm telling you, and I made that joke on Twitter that went viral. Niggas was mad at the time. I said, man, reading Tank's resume off out loud will be like reading off an attendance in a classroom in motherfucking Guadalajara, Mexico. Nigga, straight up, because he ain't fight nobody. He ain't fought nobody but Mexicans and lots other Latinos. And niggas woke up to that Floyd game plan. They say, Floyd was having to fight all these Latino fans so he could boost his name up and all that. And I got that. But I'm like, when the niggas start calling him out, he been acting funny like Shakur Haney. Them niggas want to fight him. He's moving a little different. Tevin Farmer, even I should have known with the Tevin Farmer thing, man. Tevin Farmer wanted that smoke early, and niggas was like, nah. Niggas was like, nah, let's not do it. Niggas want Lomachenko wanted that smoke early. Niggas is like, nah, fuck that. So all the signs been there. The signs really been there for Tank, bro. The whole Lomachenko thing, we look past it because he's one of us. He's our brother, you know what I'm saying? So we look past it. But now looking at it, nigga, that's some suck ass shit. Dev wanted to fight motherfucking Lomachenko at like 21, 22. That's the same around the same age. Lomachenko wanted to fight Tank. But Tank was like, nah, he was looking at that as punishment if he fought him. Yeah, even Gary Russell, bro. Gary Russell was vocal like, "Nah, put me in there with that KO puncher. It'd be a big DC thing. DC versus Baltimore. Yeah, let's make it happen." But niggas was like, "Nah, fuck that. These in a different direction." So niggas still gave him passes, bro. But now niggas is looking like, man, I can't rock with. Look, I was just talking to my dad. This is why I'm hyped up about this situation too. I was just talking to my pops. My pop's a big tech fan. He's buying pay-per-views and all that shit. Bad buying pay-per-views. My pops was actually one of them folks. Let me put it in perspective. My pops was one of them folks telling that, oh, Roach, he had to really put it on the champ to beat him. Da, da, da. He was on that type of shit, even though he knew what the fuck was up. But he had that type of thinking because he's like, okay, well, he's been watching boxing damn near all his life, so he know if a nigga have a tough fight, they gonna run it back in a rematch. So when he found out that Tank fighting Jake Paul, he said, man, that's some sucker shit. And that's what he said. He said just like this. He said, man, black man whoop your ass so you run to the white boy? Black man just whooped your ass so you run into the white boy? Nah, nigga, we don't do that in the hood, nigga. That goes against street nigga codes. Like I like to say. Remember y'all was talking about that, ooh, Devin Haney suing and he ain't getting back in blood. Nigga Tank going against the street nigga code. Nigga put hands and feet on you, you ain't gonna run back toward that man. You gonna run towards the white boy? What? Nigga, that ain't gangster. That's not street. Said because his braids tight, he couldn't look behind him to see Devin Shakur chasing him. Nigga talking about his braids 2 days ago. So now niggas like, okay, well, don't get your braids 2 days prior to the fight, and let's run that shit. Man, he's something else, bro. And here's my thing. I don't care. I don't care how successful the event is going to be because that's going to be the main excuse. Well, look, he's doing better numbers than Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson. Them niggas can never do no. I don't want to hear that. I would never hear my OGs and then they'll talk about motherfucking the pay per view numbers from motherfucking Sugar Ray Leonard and all these niggas, man. Niggas wasn't talking about that stupid ass shit. Niggas was talking about how they what happened when them niggas fought. Fuck you talking about? Niggas when they talk about these the fighters of back then, they talk about how they fought each other, nigga. They didn't talk about how much money a nigga had or how much fucking pay per views he sold. Talk about getting to the bag. Nigga, you niggas is weird, bro. You niggas is super weird, nigga. I swear, man. You niggas is beyond weird to me, bro. Yeah, y'all can try to call me the weird one. Say, why, man? Why you worried about this shit, nigga? The reason why I'm worried about this shit, cause I really feel heartbroken about this shit. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 on some real nigga shit to y'all, because, like I said, I've been watching these niggas fight for a long time, bro, and I always had it in my head that eventually these niggas gonna fight, and I'm gonna make me one of the best illustrations for that fight. But instead, the main nigga I thought was gonna be the head nigga in charge, he's fighting Jake Paul, some random white boy that just came about. Somebody he getting to the bag. These niggas is gay. Straight up, bro. Like, what are we talking about here, man? What are we talking about? But it is what it is. But you know what fight I'm interested in though? Devin Haney versus Brian Norman. Some tank fans said, why you ain't talk about that fight? Why you ain't talk about that fight? Nigga, that fight 9 to November. I already made 300 off that fucking fight. Off the illustration of it. That's just it. I've sold a canvas and a couple shirts already of that fight. I bro, I sell so much merch, but I hardly have some shit for my own self. Like that's just crazy. I sell a lot of my shit, but I barely have merch for myself that I wear. And that's something I got printed for myself. I say, I'm just gonna rock this shit. Personal. Personal. You know what I'm saying? So I'm rocking around the fight night to November and I'm still wearing this fucking Devin Haney versus Norman. Cause I'm ready for that fight. Because a lot of niggas saying Devin Haney can lose that fight. Niggas saying Dev can lose that fight. And that's what I want to hear. That's actually what I want to hear. You would never hear me calling you out your name and calling you some type of bitch ass nigga because you picking Brian Norman to beat Devin Haney. Nah, not at all. Not at all. I'm gonna call you a new fan though. I'm definitely gonna call you a new fan. And I'm gonna say that you picking your this fight off of hope. I'm gonna definitely say that. But nah, I ain't gonna call you out your name. Nah. Because I want Dev to be in fights where niggas think that he's gonna lose. And if he loses the fight, so what? I'm still rocking with him. At least he dared to be fucking great. But I don't think he losing that fight. I think he win that shit by UD. Man, it's just more and more footage coming out of this guy Brian Norman. I'm just sitting back thinking like, man, either he improves overnight and shows us some shit we ain't never seen, or the footage I'm seeing, looking like he just not might be ready, bro. That's it. And this is what I say about Norman. I don't say he a terrible fighter or nothing like that. I just say he just may not be ready. Straight up. Niggas talking about Haney has to have crazy knockout power to hurt Norman. He has to have crazy knockout power. Who the fuck is this nigga? Made Norman fucking legs wobble like this. Look at this. Who is this guy? Is he some crazy monster puncher? Who is this nigga? But Dev got to be some monster puncher to hurt this guy. Y'all keep on talking about Dev getting hurt. Nigga, don't be surprised if Norman gets hurt. Look at this shit. Ah, look at that shit. Dev missed with that fucking right. Came back with the left. And that's just in slow motion. That's just even faster. That shit was in slow motion. That's what I'm trying to tell niggas. Like, man, don't be surprised if Norman's the one that get hurt in this fucking fight. This shit. Pop. Same fucking left hook. Not, it's a left hook. Not saying the exact same left hook, but it's a left hook, right? And I'm like, dog, y'all make it seem like Devin Haney's the only person that get hurt in this fight. I've seen Norman hurt on multiple occasions. I seen Norman get dropped in sparring. I seen Norman get motherfucking hurt in the fight, dropped in the fight. But hey, Dev's the one that can. He's the only nigga that can get hurt. That type of way, that way of thinking gonna have niggas waking up like, damn, I didn't even know. I didn't even know Dev was that good. Niggas will be giving Dev all this fucking fake praise, bro. Watch when Dev cook this nigga. They either gonna give him fake praise or fucking say Norman was trash, or they probably just gonna do both. Weird ass niggas probably just gonna do both. I got some more footage to show y'all too. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't just be talking shit. I'm not on here just saying, oh well, I'm rocking with Haney just because. No, nigga. No. I ain't just saying that just because, nigga. I'm going back and I'm watching the film like, yo, nah. See, when niggas ask me about Haney versus Boots, I don't think that's a winnable fight for Dev at 147. I don't think that was a winnable fight. I thought Boots would win that fight, to be honest. So I keep it a bean. I keep it a stack. But with this Norman fight, I'm going back and watching Norman's film, and I'm like, nah, this ain't the guy. Nah, this ain't the guy that's gonna beat him. He gonna probably gonna keep it competitive because he's a young foundational. You know what I'm saying? He a young foundational, so of course he gonna keep it a competitive. But I wouldn't be surprised if Dev clip him with some shit. I wouldn't be surprised if Dev stop him. And niggas, I know that's a little taboo. I know that's a little taboo saying that. But check this out. Norman don't got the best chin. He don't got the best defense. And it's not about the punches that you see coming. It's the punches that you don't see coming. You see that punch that just had Ramirez looking like, whoa, damn near knocked Ramirez into the fucking ropes. If Dev would have turned that bitch just a little bit more, that nigga would have he would have went flying out the fucking ropes. But now, he's fighting at a full-fledged 147. This guy Norman Chin is already suspect to me, but it's not just suspect to y'all because y'all don't even know Norman. Y'all don't know him. Y'all don't really. That's why I be laughing at these niggas like y'all don't really know Norman. Y'all act like y'all do, but y'all don't. Y'all picking this nigga off hope. I'm watching this nigga film, bro, and I'm seeing like this nigga don't got the best chin out here, dog. He don't. And now Dev moving up in weight. He already proved you niggas wrong already. You niggas said he don't got nothing to keep Regis off of him. Y'all niggas gonna talk to me like I'm crazy, like I'm making this shit up. No, nigga. How y'all gonna say I'm a big Dev fan and question my knowledge when it comes to this shit? I remember you niggas arguing me down, saying Dev don't got enough power to keep Regis Prograde off of him. Y'all said this. But today, Regis is just trash. That nigga the worst fighter on earth, bro. I don't even know how that nigga got a belt twice. You know what I mean? He's just trash, bro. Yeah. He trashed the trashiest nigga today. But you niggas are saying how Dev, he struggled against a lot of Southpaw Loma. Now he's about to fight a Southpaw with power. So he's gonna get, he's gonna be in the hurt gang. He's gonna get hurt. Oh, Bill don't know what he's signing himself up for, boy. Them boys from the Riggaroo, that boy from Louisiana, them niggas, man. Them Louisiana niggas don't play. I remember all that shit, bro. All that. Dev don't got enough power. He don't got enough power. Nigga, he went in there, Regis, he dropped that nigga with a straight right. Nigga said, well, that was kind of a flash knockdown. No, the fuck it wasn't. No, the fuck it wasn't. That wasn't no flash knockdown. Nigga, Dev hit that nigga right on the button. That nigga said, oh, shit. And then Dev, later on in the round, Devin hit that nigga with like three straight right hands, and that nigga motherfucker was into the fucking ropes, nigga. Like, what we talking about, bro? That was a fight where we all know if this nigga Dev would have stepped on the gas, he could have got him out of here. So what do you niggas talk about? This nigga don't have no power. What are we talking about? Now he's about to be fighting at a higher weight class where he's not draining himself to make. All right, nigga. All right, man. Keep thinking of nigga fucking candy till motherfucking skull get popped. Your fucking brain fucking get hit, nigga. Pop, nigga. Like jacking the motherfucking box, nigga. Stop playing. Shit, it was absolutely was a flash knockdown. That was not no flash knockdown. He hit him straight on the fucking button. That nigga fell right back. Everyone was saying Regis KO's Devin before the fight. Yes, bro, but if you talk to them now, Regis is the worst fighter on earth. Said Regis' fate was made out of concrete. Nigga, who didn't know that? Y'all didn't know that coming into the fight? Bro, y'all didn't know that going into the fight? These niggas just now found out that Regis motherfucking legs, feet was not the best. I'm like, dog, I've actually been watching Regis for a very long time too, because I watched that Josh Chandler versus Regis fight live. I watched that shit live. I thought Regis won that fight. He had the Muhammad Ali on his shorts. I thought he did that shit for the FBAs. I thought he brought it back home. But he lost. I was like, ah, that's just fucked up. But I'm like, I'm still keep my eye on this guy. And still been knocking shit out. He knocked out the nigga who was knocked out Tay Jones. What's his name? The African dude. Indongo. Indongo. Yeah, he knocked that nigga out. So I'm like, bro, what y'all talking about? Y'all acting like this nigga just trash. He knocked out the other Cepeda. All these niggas, bro. He wasn't known as a nigga that was outboxing folks. That's not Regis. He was known as a very strong puncher. That's a softball. And it showed. You said you think this fight 50-50. I don't think this Dev Norman fight 50-50, but yeah, y'all can think it's 50-50. That's fine. I want the Vegas to think it's 50-50. I want the Vegas to think motherfucking uh that Norman is gonna wash him. I want Vegas to think that. Matter of fact, I want everybody to think that. I'm not here to convince nobody. That's my thing. I'm not here to convince nobody. So if you feel like Dev gonna lose that fight, so be it. Said he got no footwork. Taylor, bro, let me show you niggas, cause y'all niggas think I'm just out here just joking. Look at this shit, bro. Hands down, feet square. He stands wide as fuck. Stance wide as shit. Dropping them hands. That jab is gonna tattoo that man's face, and niggas like, nah, that's not gonna happen. All right, watch. All right, man. I'm not here to convince nobody. That's all I can say. This guy has been hurt by niggas y'all don't even know. By niggas you do not even know. Who is this nigga you fighting? Look at this. Wide ass stance on the floor. Straight right hand. Hey, I swear I'm not trying to shit on my brother Brian Norman the Storman. I swear, please don't take this as me just shitting on you, bro. But you gotta understand this is competition, man. We talk about money being bet on, nigga. We talking about money being spent. And I'm putting my money on Devin Haney. So I'm watching everything about you, kid. And I'm just I don't know what to tell y'all. But hey, bet the house on Norman. Bet the house on Norman if that's what you believe. And he lunges in, hands down, legs fucking wide as shit. Dev just too experienced. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's not like Dev is just some like just some god tier boxer or nothing like that. Nah, I ain't saying nothing like that. Like Dev ain't beatable. Dev's beatable, but that's just not the man that's gonna beat him. And Haney sitting back working, just sit back working. Dun, 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 dun. Nigga do all this fucking lunging. All that lunging. The lunge master. The lunge master. I'm trying to tell these niggas. I'm trying to tell them, but you know what they telling me? Art man, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about, Art man. Did you hear about the sparring story? Nigga, did you hear about the sparring story of him beating on Tank? Nigga, I seen a sparring footage of Devin Haney beating on Tank years ago, nigga. I ain't saying I seen seen it years ago, but I seen that sparring session which happened years ago. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't care about the sparring stories, nigga. I seen Dev beat this nigga already. Like whooping Tank and sparring is not something that's new. That's not something new. You know what I'm saying? We already heard that already. But you niggas talking about, well, the sparring story. But when I tell y'all about Dev cooking them, y'all said, nah, fuck that. I was talking about Dev cooking Tank and sparring. I said, nah, fuck sparring. Sparring don't mean nothing. Y'all must have forgot, man. Look at that fucking jab, dog. This jab is too much. It's gonna be too much for that square foot ass nigga, man. I'm trying to tell you. Stance wide as shit. Jab. Jab down the middle. Jab down the middle. Jab down the middle. Jab down the middle. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I gotta see that shit. Let me play that again. Hold on. Look how he did Cambosis, dog. Hold on. Look how he threw that straight right down the middle. I mean that jab followed with that straight right. Hold on. I gotta go back to that part. That shit's crazy, dog. I got this shit in slow motion. Y'all gotta watch shit in slow motion too. Some shit people don't catch with the naked eye. You gotta go back and watch in slow motion. Hold on, let me go back to that shit. That fucking jab, dog. see how he threw that jab and then threw that straight right behind it? What? Man, look, hey man, say man, pick Brian Norman by whatever you want, man. He gonna knock him out, all that shit y'all want to believe. I'm not here to convince you of nobody. He falls into his work a lot, definitely bad. I see him beating Norman badly, not just getting the win. That's what I'm telling you. Dev might just if he's a imagine Dev's able to catch Norman clean, which most likely will happen. He's able to catch him clean consecutively, right? And Norman is actually getting hurt. What do you think is going to happen? And Norman, he's not used to fighting somebody who's actually, he knows where to throw the punch at. He knows that you're going to fucking lean your head. He knows he's going to, if he sticks that jab, it's going to go right down the pipe. It's going to hit you. This nigga talking about footwork. All right, man. We going to chase you around the ring. All that stupid ass goofy shit. All right, man. Okay. CT, but he'll beat Norman. He gonna beat Norman ass. He ain't just gonna beat Norman. He gonna beat Norman ass. And I've been looking at Norman. Norman is not a big dude. Norman is not a big dude. Yeah. Said sports shooting that right hand over the top. He threw that jab strong, and then followed straight with that right, and then he pivot out of there, and then he threw a fucking right hook on top of that, man. If Cambosos didn't back out, probably would have been knocked out. Said Cambosos highlights of 2025. Look, and here's the thing, niggas talking about Cambosos highlight. Bro, I don't even have to show you a Cambosos highlight. I can show you some shit from motherfucking 2025. I can show you two clips from 2025. Mr. Straight Right, followed back with the left. Nigga getting fucking stinky leg from a fucking left. Mr. Right followed up with the straight left hook and sent that nigga head into the fucking nigga head went. What the fuck? This nigga just caught me that fucking fast? Yeah, exactly. Okay. Niggas talking about some Cambosos highlights. I don't gotta show. I can show that highlight. I can even show you a highlight from the fucking Ryan Garcia fight. Niggas acting like this nigga can't punch. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Those who's betting on Norman, good fucking luck. Boy, if Ryan wasn't on them fucking pads, this shit would have knocked his ass out or dropped him at least. Look at that shit, man. Nigga was definitely on that shit. Definitely on that shit. And that was a drain Haney. Look how small Haney looked compared to this nigga, bro. That's just fucking crazy. Yeah, you see niggas in the crowd talking about, oh shit. Hey dog, I can't wait for this Haney versus Norman fight, bro. Man, I really can't fucking wait. I hate that it's November 22nd. I wish it was like early November. I cannot fucking wait. These niggas, bro, y'all don't even understand. This shit about to be funny as hell. Y'all gonna have to crown this nigga king. I'm gonna be talking all my shit. I'm gonna throw it in y'all face. The way you niggas is talking right now, when Dev win this fight, I got this nigga pound for pound number 4. Straight up. Dev win this fight impressively. He's pound for pound number 4 on the list. Thanks to you niggas too. Propping Norman up. I've been saying this since Haney was at 135 that he will not do good when he moves up in weight. I'm right. What are you talking about? Every time he moved up in weight, he looks great. He moved up in weight to 140 and whooped motherfucking Regis ass 11 to fucking 1. Or was it 12? I think it was 12-0. Didn't he whoop him 12-0? It went 11 to 1. He whooped him 12-0, right? And then the Ryan Garcia fight, even in that fight, somebody on Peds. Hold on, T. Let me drop the link. I want you to chop it up. Come chop it up with me. Let's chop it up. Talking about lies. No, what are you talking about? At 140, he looked great. He moved up from 135, 140. His debut fight, he whipped a world champion 12 rounds to 0. What are you talking about? He didn't look good, look going up in weight. What? And then he moves up to 144 and whoops Ramirez ass 12 rounds to 0. 12, bro. Him moving up in weight, he whooped his opponents in front of him 12 rounds to 0. How is that not looking good? I don't understand it. Please explain that to me. Said people that say can't punch don't know boxing. Death styles mentally break you. It's not power. It's firm when he feels up. You're against a smarter fighter. Yeah, that's why guys like Tio said he just doesn't want to lose to a guy like Dev. It's embarrassing. See, see, motherfucking Rolly is even telling Rolly, the nigga who hates Dev, even telling y'all, man. I don't know why y'all underestimating Dev in this fight. I don't know why y'all act like this guy's not some world class fighter. Oh yeah, because he fought a ped cheat, and y'all judging him off of fighting somebody on performance enhancing drugs. Ain't that something? My bad. I had to get some more tea. I'm trying to tell you that jab about to be in that man Norman face all fucking night. Say he looked good against Prograis, looked awful against Ramirez. How did he look awful against Ramirez by winning all 12 rounds? It's not like he barely won the fight or he was hurt in that fight and he barely made it out. He just didn't throw as many punches as y'all wanted him to. And he said, man, you know what? I messed up. I should have did more. I should have did more in that fight because just because. But Guy was focused on more on getting to that fucking Ryan Garcia fight, which never happened because this bitch ass nigga Ryan, the guy that y'all propped up, dropped the fucking ball. Yo, yo.
What's up? What's up?
Shit not much, just talking this boxing. I see you
Nah,
got some disagreements, man.
I
What's
think
what's on
Haney,
your
since
mind?
he moved up, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
When he moved up, he did look good against Rigas. No lie, he did. But he didn't really look that good against Lomachenko. He looked horrible against Ramirez. I'm not gonna hold him for the fight with Ryan, but in
Explain
reality,
horrible.
he
Explain horrible for the. We don't even got to talk about the Loma fight because we're gonna disagree. It was a unanimous decision for a reason, but
no, he beat Loma. He beat Loma. I believe 7 rounds. I gave Haney 7 rounds for Loma. I'm not gonna lie. He beat Loma. I just don't think he looked good beating Loma.
nah, Loma's a good fighter. People slept on Loma. It was a
Yes,
good fight. But Dev definitely won that
yes.
fight. But with the Ramirez fight, I just disagree with y'all 100% when it comes to that. First of all, y'all never throw in the fact that this guy is coming off a year layoff after fighting a guy on performance enhancing drugs. And for him to fight a former unified champion and outclass him 12 rounds to 0, where he couldn't even land a punch on him, What does that say? Oh, this guy still has it. 12 rounds to zero. I could see if Dev went in there and it was motherfucking 9-3. It was 12-0. Like this guy he didn't win not 1 minute of the fucking round. But
He
y'all saying that's
didn't.
bad.
And that's why I feel like Devin should have stepped it up. Devin fought super scary. And to be able to beat somebody unanimously every single round, but you can't step it up
And
is a
he admitted
reflection. And
he said
just
it.
because
Go ahead.
just because he was going through things after the Ryan fight, no one has to make excuses for him. Like you're gonna make excuses for him because you're a real Devin Haney fan. But a
Nah,
person who's looking at
that's
boxing
just
for
boxing
entertainment,
in general. Wait, hold on. No, no, that's just boxing in general. You can't give somebody some fucking credit for coming back off a layoff. Niggas have layoffs when guys come back from long periods of taking time off. These guys come back and fight cans. This guy fought Ramirez, a former unified champion, and won 12 rounds to zero. And then he literally worked on what y'all said he lacked, which is covering himself from that left hook, blocking that left hook. He didn't get touched in that fight. He got hit like what, 2, 3 times in that fucking fight against Ramirez. The
I
only the
agree.
only the only thing that's negative as a fan that I can say, okay, well, he should have stepped on the gas a little bit. But understanding that he's seen the Ryan Garcia fight afterwards, if yeah, I gotta make it to that fight and I want to showcase my skills against that guy and whoop his ass. I understand that shit. But you
You
fans are
kind of said the
taking
same thing I said. If you're
y'all taking
beating
it at
someone the
yeah.
way he was beating Ramirez, he should have did more. And just because no one has to make excuses for him and be like, oh well, because of Ryan, that could be the real reason. But
But
at the end of the
there's no
day,
really
he
excuse
still
because
forced
he didn't
my
lose the
my
fight. He
problem with
won
him,
12-0.
my
Go
problem
ahead.
with him, and I went and I saw Shakur last two fights, not the last one that he just had, but the two prior in New Jersey. My problem with both of them, and now I understand what Shakur his hands, whatever. It's not the fact you're not engaging. You have to still punch, you still have to hit, not just like not get hit. And that's my issue. And it's not entertaining. And unfortunately, no one has to be soft and be like, oh, well, because of the Ryan. Now, if he go and he fights Brian Norman the way he did Linares, he's going to beat Brian Norman easy. He stand behind that jab. That was a master class performance. But if he go in there and he fight like he fought Ramirez, yeah, he's gonna win. But no one wants to see that shit. Nobody want to pay their
So
money for that.
the problem is Dev just not doing things to T's liking. That's what it is. Because if
No,
he
Dev's
goes in
not
there and
doing
fights
things
like
so
Ramirez, he's going to win the fight.
yes.
But it's not going to
If
be
he
a
gonna stand in the
spectacular fight.
pocket, like I wrote, you gonna have to wake him up. You gonna have to get on the plane or wherever Devin at. You gonna have to wait. He's gonna be asleep till you get there.
You think Dev's the
Like
only fighter that can get hurt in this Brian Norman fight? Do you think that?
how against Brian Norman? Do I think Devin's the only one who get hurt against Brian Norman?
Yeah.
I don't know. A lot of people get hurt against Brian Norman, but what I'm saying is
No, in this, I'm
Devin has
saying
a
no. Let me reword that. Do you think that fight, Devin Haney versus Brian Norman? Do you think Devin's the only fighter that can get hurt in that fight?
yes. I
And that's
think he could
and,
pit pat.
and
He
that's
could
why I
pit
feel like
pat.
you wrong.
He could pit pat Norman to death.
So he don't have capabilities of hurting somebody.
When you getting hit over and over and over again, like how he did Cambosis, it's gonna sting. It's gonna sting you. It's gonna mark you up. But at the end of the day, it's not gonna knock you
You
out.
know, with Lomachenko, after that fight, he went to the hospital to get his ribs checked for possible rib
A lot
injury.
of fighters go to. Most of fighters go to the hospital after a fight.
Yeah, but a lot of fighters don't have health insurance, and the cost of an MRI without health insurance is not cheap. So I don't think guys would just go there just out of the heck of it.
Well, I
Yeah.
didn't really see. Honestly, I stand on what I stand on. If he fights him in the pocket, Norman's gonna knock him out.
If he fights him in the pocket,
If
he
he
still
fight him
might
like he
win.
did Linares, he will beat him and it will be entertaining. If
He
he
fought
fight him like
Linares in
he
the
did
pocket.
Ramirez, nobody wanna see that shit.
He fought him. He fought Linares in the pocket. What are you talking about?
Oh,
No,
you
I
did.
said if he fight Brian like he did Linares, he's gonna beat him. If he fight him like he did Ramirez, I said nobody want to see that shit.
But
She, she cooking right now, bro. Let her cook.
no, of course she's cooking to you because you're part of the Devin Haney hate train. So of course it's all good. But none of this, it doesn't make me feel a certain type of way where I'm like, oh well, I just hate the way if you're thinking. Nah, it's cool because I actually like this. I want people to believe that Brian Norman is going to beat Devin Haney because when Devin Haney wins, you'll have no choice but to say, this guy is top four pound for pound.
What
Nah,
percentage do you not if he beat him like he did Linares, but what percentage do you think Devin have a chance of beating Brian Norman? What do you think? Is 80-20, 100%? What do you think?
No, I don't think it's 100%. Man, I need a new fucking lighter. My shit's out. Um, no, I think he
I
has a
give Devin a great chance
no,
to
I
beat him.
think he has a really high chance of beating him. I would say about 85% chance of beating him. The
That's
only only
crazy.
only way
That
I
is
see
crazy.
only way I see Devin losing this fight is if he fights like a jackass. You guys, y'all don't know.
Basically, what
Y'all
you just said.
man, hold on, man. Fuck all that. How many Norman fights have y'all seen? Because I'm
I've
speaking,
seen a
I'm
lot.
speaking as a guy who just watched several of Norman fights and seen Norman lunges
Bro,
in,
when I
seen Norman fights very square. His stance is really wide. I've seen Norman get hurt by guys that you don't even know. You don't even know what type of percentage of KOs this guy has.
you
But I'm
talking
talking,
about Boca Chica.
no, I'm talking about multiple people, not even just that guy. The other guy who dropped him with a straight right down the pipe, light skinned brother, dropped him straight with a straight right down the pipe,
Yeah, yeah,
and
that's Boca Chica.
all you seen was that man leg down the fly. No, not even just that dude. And then what's his name? The last nigga he fought
Cuevas.
before
Cuevas.
Jake Kasaka hit that nigga with a fucking left hook, had that nigga wobble legs, bro. I'm trying
No,
to
nah,
tell you.
to be fair though, that dude got a lot of power. Jin Sasaki might not be very skilled, but he can punch for sure.
I agree. He
Yeah.
definitely seemed like he had more power
I
than
went back and watched some film on Jake Kasaki, nigga. Y'all need to just stop talking about that nigga forever.
Bro, yeah,
you not paying
he's
attention to
not
energy.
he's not a very skilled fighter. You absolutely right, but power wise, bro, he's like a
Hey,
Rose Romero. He could punch.
hey, on some real boxing tip, y'all really believe him, Norman, fighting flat-footed fighters consecutively in a row? Y'all think that's gonna prepare him to fight somebody as elusive as Devin Haney? Y'all understand if Devin don't even hurt him, he could still win this round 12, win this fight fucking 9-3, 11 fucking one.
Here's the problem, Art.
I'm trying
If
to
Dev
tell
wants
y'all,
to win this fight,
y'all not even trying to hear that. Y'all just trying to hear, well, Norman's just gonna knock him out. Like this
no,
nigga's wild,
I think
like
he
he
can beat
Wilder
Norman.
or fucking Mike Tyson or something.
I
But
I
go ahead.
think he I think he can beat Norman, but here's the issue. He gotta let his hands go. And I'm not saying standing there in the pocket with Brian Norman and trade. I'm saying you can still let your hands go while fighting on the back foot. You know what I mean? Like that's how you score points. That's what Sugar Ray Leonard did with Marvin Hagler. Like that's how you. But what he was doing against Ramirez is not boxing, bro. That you're just moving to move.
I
You're
don't
not
know
really.
what you're talking
I
about because
agree.
he went in there and
That
whooped
was
Ramirez
some
ass 12
bullshit.
rounds to zero.
Well, what he did against no, we didn't even gotta go that far. Let's go to his own fights.
Look at
Regis.
this shit.
That was
So this
beautiful.
was nothing. So
What
that
you
was
did
nothing.
against Regis, just do that shit
Man,
again.
man, I ain't trying to hear that bullshit y'all talking. You know why? Because you know why I ain't trying to hear that bullshit y'all talking. Judges don't fucking score fights just because they like Devin Haney, nigga. They score fights because hey, this guy Devin Haney, even though it wasn't as many punches as a fan would like, he outlanded this man by a lot, and this guy was not able to hit him. So therefore, that's a unanimous decision. We have no problem with scoring if for Devin Haney. We all agree, all three of us agree that Devin whooped this nigga's ass easily.
You know
And
what's
it
funny
doesn't
though?
matter if Dirk or Seed like it because at the end of the day, he still won the fucking fight. But now, all y'all basically, only thing y'all can disagree and say y'all hate about the performance is that he ain't throw a lot of punches. So all he
He
got to
didn't
do
throw
is just
in
throw.
how
All he
many
got to do is
power
throw some
punches.
more punches, and what y'all gonna love him? Y'all gonna give him flowers
How
for
many power punches did he throw? How many jabs did he
man?
actually land? Like Devin, that performance was trash. I mean, to like that performance is to like
Man,
Devin the man.
y'all would
Like,
have hate Sugar Ray Leonard when he fought Hagler.
nah, Sugar Ray Leonard was
When he fought
connecting.
Hagler,
He
when he
was
fought
First of
Hagler.
all,
connecting. He was hitting.
So
this
He
nigga
was
ain't Sugar Ray.
hitting.
okay, he didn't connect against Ramirez.
What was that
What we
like the
talk?
lowest
You
output?
know he
These
landed
you
more.
even in
He
compare.
hold
Hold on,
on, hold on,
let me
hold
say
on, hold on,
something. Let me
see.
say something real.
Hold on, see. Let's talk about some facts. You know he landed more punches than motherfucking Ryan Garcia and Rolly and Canelo Alvarez and Skull, but somehow he was the most hated that night. Make that make sense.
Let
He
me say something real
outlanded.
quick.
He threw more punches and landed more punches than all those guys. Y'all know that, right?
I saw like Shakur compare himself to Muhammad Ali and Sugar Ray and the same thing that you're doing right now. Look at the punch stat difference. Look at it. I mean, the stats is up there. These guys are not hitting. They're not hitting. And if you're not hitting, you're not boxing.
What fight did you watch from Norman that convinced you that he could beat Devin Haney?
Norman has enough power that if he catch Haney, he's gonna send him
What
night
what
night. And I
what fight
saw
did you watch that convinced you that hey,
the
he
Linares fight when
I'm
he
talking about
almost
from
he
Norman.
had to I'm saying what I seen in Devin. Devin when he
You
gets
know
hit
why?
too
Because
hard, even when he got caught.
there's none.
Okay.
It's all hope. If he
I can
catches
answer
him,
that. I
if
can answer that
he
question.
catches that, what you mean? If what if he don't catch him? Well, then what? So you saying he gonna win by
I mean,
When
unanimous
Devin
it's
decision?
a
That's
fought
it's
and
a
never
different.
if
got
on
caught.
both. All
If
right, you
all
gotta
this is
chill,
if.
bro. It's a if on both sides. Like
Nah,
he
ain't no
hasn't.
if on both sides. Nah, fuck that.
What do you mean? There's no bro. Nothing is
I got
guaranteed in
I
boxing.
got confidence in the more skilled fighter because I he showed me on a higher level that he's able to hang. He's an elite boxer.
I
Brian
mean, he's
Norman, he
more
hasn't
skilled in
showed that.
certain areas,
He
but
hasn't
Brian's skilled in his own
all Brian
areas.
Norman showed me is that even when he fights a flat-footed fighter, he can get hurt. He can get touched many times. Now, when he fights a fighter who's accurate, who knows where to fucking punch at, who has a fucking killer jab, one of the best jabs in the game, y'all gonna see the difference. And it's gonna look like that Regis fight. Watch. And y'all gonna say, oh, he's not Regis. Watch. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna put that nigga in the same category. Y'all might as well say it's gonna be like the Regis fight. Because
What's
y'all
gonna
gonna say
happen
that
if he
nigga's
get
trash.
knocked out?
Watch.
If
Huh?
he get knocked out, you gonna cry like Shakur was crying.
I ain't gonna cry, nigga. I've seen Wilder get knocked out by fucking Tyson Fury. Why I had $1,000 on the line? I ain't fucking cry. I don't give a fuck. This is boxing. If a nigga get knocked out, nigga lose. I ain't getting knocked out. Shit.
You don't like Wilder the way you like Devin.
Yeah, no, I fuck with Wilder, bro. I spent top dollar to see Wilder fucking versus Fury and spent top dollar betting on this nigga and went home without the fucking money. I tell you that. And I still rock with Wilder. I ain't saying, oh, fuck him because you lost. Nah, nigga, hell no. I'm still here.
One thing why a lot of people think that Norman
Yeah.
can win, Devin showed that he does not take power well. Regardless if Ryan cheated, he showed with Linares, he showed with Ryan, he showed that he does not take, and then even certain times when he was getting punched by Lomachenko, his whole face was twisting. He showed that he don't take power well. So I feel like if he get hit by Norman, yes, it could be night night. So it's not fair to say, oh,
Has
Norman
Dev
don't have a 50-50
outside of the
chance.
fight
Yes,
with
he
Ryan, has
does.
Dev ever been dropped?
Say that again.
Outside of the fight with Ryan Garcia, which is a no contest, it has to be viewed as a no contest because the nigga was on performance enhancing drugs, right? I mean, you're a boxing fan like I am, right? Yeah. Outside of that fight, what fight has he been dropped in? What fight has he been dropped in where it's looking like they need to throw the towel in?
The
The
fight with
Linares fight?
Linares, it was looking like they need to throw the towel.
Get the fuck out of here. You know he went on to win the rounds after
He
being
was
hurt.
holding on for dear life.
You know he won the rounds after being hurt.
He was what the 11th and 12th.
Yeah, you know he won those rounds still.
I could give him the 12th, but that 11th he was holding on for dear life the whole round. If that was winning,
Yeah,
then
it's still
yeah,
boxing. Regardless, you don't like it, it's boxing.
it's still boxing. I gave it to him. It's still boxing. He did
But
what he had to
I
do
hear what
to
you're saying.
not get
I hear what
knocked
you're saying.
out.
You
But
think that
if he tried to fight, he was going night night.
I hear
If
what
he
you're
didn't
saying.
start holding, he was smart. He was a smart fighter. I couldn't take nothing from Devin because he fought a smart fight, and that's why I'm giving it to him. If he fight Brian the way he did Linares, he's gonna win, and he's gonna win and entertain, and he's gonna
If he fights the
entertain.
way he fought
If he fight
Ramirez,
like Ramirez, no one want to see that shit.
he's still
Even if
gonna
he beats him, no
still
one
gonna
want to see that. But if he fight in the pocket, that nigga going night night. You gonna have to wake him up.
So see, you telling me when Dev wins this fight by UD, you not gonna be a fan. You ain't gonna give him his flowers and say congratulations for winning another belt in the higher weight class. Is that what you telling me?
Not if he run and not engaged. If he engaged, yes, I'm saying if he engaged and he makes contact and he hit somebody, but it was a Devin won by 44 punches. All he did was land 44 punches in 12 rounds. No.
Hey,
No, and
like my mom
that
always
would
told
be
me,
on Brian too.
it
That
takes
would be
two
on
to
Brian
tango.
Norman too.
Yeah, it takes two to tango. It
That would
definitely
be on
takes
Brian
two to
Norman
tango,
too.
baby. Dev went in that ring by himself. You got to hit that man.
And he has to hit as well.
I think that you're wrong thinking Norman can't get hurt in this fight. Guys that who are not punching and hurt Norman. Guys that we don't even know. That nigga probably doing DoorDash right now.
So
But he could say, he hurt Norman.
You think Devin gonna knock out Norman? You want to bet on that?
Nah, I don't think that it's possibly gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be a for sure knockout. I wouldn't bet on a for sure knockout, but your money's good if you bet on Dev by UD, for sure.
You want to bet on a knockdown? You want to bet that Devin knock him down?
Yeah,
I put 100. That all right? 100. If Devin
no,
knock him down,
I put a shirt on it.
a shirt on it.
Yeah, Artman apparel shirt on of your choice.
How much you charge for your shirts? And then we'll bet that price. So I get a shirt and you get the
I
money
bet
regardless.
I bet 52.50.
52.50. Bet.
How about shirts cost?
I got
52.
you on Facebook, so yeah, well, I'll disperse that cash. 52.50. If not, I get a free shirt of my choice.
Okay. If he drops it with a straight right down the pipe, you gotta buy two shirts.
I agree. You got it. You got
If
it.
he
You
knock him
got
down,
it.
you gotta buy a shirt. But if he drop it with a straight right down the pipe, even if it's the punch that set it up, you gotta buy a shirt, two shirts.
If he take a knee, I don't care if he don't hit his head, his body don't hit the canvas. If Brian Norman take a knee, I lose the bet.
Okay.
For real.
I love that bet. I love that bet. Yeah. Shout out to you. I love that bet. Said next gen against. I can't wait. Uh, but Norman, the sky's the limit if he beats Devin Haney though.
What you
He'll
think
have
about
a
that
new
tank
fan.
shit?
I'll be a fan of Norman for sure. I'll support him.
That's fair. What you think about that tank shit?
Really, all it means is just he beat Devin Haney.
If he
Make
beat
it sound
Dev,
like
that's cool.
he beat Floyd Mayweather or something.
I mean,
That's
the way
cool.
Norman brings up Floyd Mayweather and Devin Haney every interview. You know that,
He don't
right?
know shit about boxing. Then
He says, "Well,
he said it himself. He don't even
act like
watch
he
boxing.
Mayweather. Dev think he Mayweather. And Mayweather this and Dev and Mayweather.
Yeah, he's saying he's
Devin have a
making fun
sound
of
of
Devin.
evidence.
He ain't saying he is Mayweather. He
Why
just
is
making fun of him.
why is Mayweather and Dev in the same conversation with you, being brought up in it? Why are you
Because
giving that?
everybody can see that you a Floyd Mayweather wannabe. That's why.
He ain't no Floyd Mayweather wannabe. Why? Because he's
He was.
successful.
He even said it himself. I'm the reincarnation of Pretty
Yeah,
Boy
when
Floyd.
he
Go
was
back
getting
and watch.
trained by his father, like
Nah,
goddamn.
the only reason he switched up is because Floyd clowned his ass because of the tank situation and said that I would
Nah,
never
the
would
only reason
have.
why he switched up is because niggas didn't sign with fucking TMT.
I think Floyd was happy getting tank instead of
Floyd,
bro.
nigga, Floyd was
Yeah,
there. Floyd was there in the
bro.
footage. Y'all seen the hold on, Dirk, let me cook. Floyd was there in the footage. We seen the footage of Floyd coaching Devin Haney. Throw that jab on that boy Tank. Throw
bro.
that jab on him. Now hit him with the uppercut. Hit him with the
Look,
uppercut.
I
Floyd was
want you
happy
to.
than a motherfucker. I don't know if y'all been around any OGs, but when an
I
OG
want.
is showing you some shit and you doing it, and he gonna love that shit. He gonna praise you to
All
the fucking
right. I
moon.
want you
And that's
to. I
exactly what
want
he was
you.
doing. Hold on to Dirk. That's exactly what he was doing in that sparring against Javante. And you tell me that he didn't want to sign Haney after that shit? He didn't want to sign Haney. He settled for fucking Tank, bro.
I think he got the better deal with Tank. Tank has got more of a star quality than Devin, but I want you to keep it a
I
buck.
mean, I
He
mean,
do, bro. He do. Let's be
Tank was
honest.
marketable because he's light skinned. He got the little and he can knock niggas out or whatever. And
Yeah,
Floyd gave him
Devin
that.
is not
Floyd gave him
marketable.
that stimulus package.
Look,
Tank
look, we got to keep it a buck, bro. He's not
Let's
marketable.
keep it a buck. Tank came with fans already. He already had fans. Like he had
No,
fans
I'm
already
saying
based off of
niggas
just
like
Floyd.
niggas like Richardson Hitchens and Devin Haney are not marketable because you got boring personalities. You're not an exciting fighter. Why the fuck would I want you to be a
Nigga,
big
that fight with Devin and Regis, that was a fucking lit fight. What are you talking about?
bro?
The press
Niggas,
conference was lit.
niggas, bro,
Hold
niggas is
on,
not
nah.
coming out the
Niggas
woodwork
showed
to
up for
watch
that
niggas
fight.
fight.
That was the battle in the Bay.
That's why
Bro,
nobody
you know how
talking about
many
your fight now.
bro, you know how many fucking
Niggas
shirts
talking
I
more about
sold?
his sparring. Niggas talking more about
Oh,
sparring than Devin.
you know how many shirts I sold of that illustration? The battle of the fucking Bay I made of Devin Haney versus Regis, bro. I had
Let
niggas
me tell you why. Because
buy
you,
that hoodie and fly out to the fight and wear my hoodie at that fight. Shout out to everybody shopping art,
well,
man.
let's
That
use
fight.
common sense, Art.
What's common sense?
If
Come
you a
on
Devin
now.
Haney fan,
Yeah.
no, let's be real, Art. Let's be real. If you a Devin Haney fan on Twitter, are you not gonna follow Art Man the Great? Because he's a Devin Haney fan too. So ideally, it would make sense to follow you. So of course, a lot of niggas gonna buy your shit. Come on, man.
I'm telling you, niggas went out their way, bought the shit just so
These
they
ain't
can
random.
go fucking fight for the fight. For that fight. Niggas
If you
fuck with
were,
Dev.
if you were, if you
Bro,
were
let me tell you,
Mexican,
niggas is not doing that for bro. I'm a professional illustrator. Niggas, I'm gonna tell you which is my top sold illustrations. Devin
Canelo
Haney,
and Devin Haney. You
Canelo,
said it.
Devin
You
Haney.
said it many times. Look,
Canelo
obviously,
and
the
Devin Haney.
Mexican
Yeah, you're
fans
right.
outnumber African American fans or FBA, whatever you want to call it. Obviously, they're gonna buy a lot of your shit, especially Canelo fans. They're the biggest ones. And then the number two is gonna be Devin Haney fans because they know you rock with Devin Haney. So ideally, they're gonna follow
They
you.
ain't asking for no TO shit.
Well, Tio ain't got no fans. Tio can't even
Hey,
sell out his own living room.
Yo.
but yeah,
Let's be real, bro. Like,
I wish, man, I ain't gonna lie. I wish that even though Turkey put on that stack card, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Devin Haney versus Norman in Atlanta would have did numbers.
I
Y'all know it
agree.
would.
That should
Y'all
have
know
been
it.
by itself.
That would have been
you
some
know,
fucking numbers.
somebody said that Devin Haney and Norman should have been the undercard to Tank and Jake Paul. I'm like, you crazy as hell. You think Devin gonna be on a Tank undercard? He was never gonna fall for.
Probably for some money. Hell yeah. Dev's like a
But these
Dev's
guys
just like
got
an
egos, bro.
independent
Like
contractor.
these dudes got egos. But
You don't
I
look
was
at
gonna
the
say,
energy.
go ahead.
Dev, look at Brian Norman energy. Look at Dev energy. I don't see that hunger in Dev anymore.
What?
I don't.
I don't know
I don't
about that.
see it.
Hey,
That's
I
crazy.
He
You know why
talking
that's
about dumb
crazy?
shit. He like, oh, who do you know that he it don't matter. You asked to fight him. You want to fight him. So it don't matter if he never fought anybody. Anyone knows. Bro, how
He
you gonna
wasn't
beat
trying to
him?
diss him though.
It's
He wasn't trying to diss him. It's a
he said
fact
the
every
same
though.
time
thing
somebody
about
asks him
Boots.
how he gonna
Who
beat
don't
him.
know that nigga?
Oh, who do we know that he fought? Bro, who
Hey,
cares?
Art, niggas gotta stop using that argument. By the way, who has he fought? Who has that nigga fought? Because y'all niggas use that same argument for Bud, and Bud beat the dog shit out of Earl Spence. And
Truth. I was
Canelo
there.
fans, Canelo fans use that shit against Bivol. Because before Canelo,
Nah,
who did
you know
Bivol?
what? Somebody humbled me. They used that against Morel and Benavidez. And guess
Right?
what happened? Benavidez beat the shit out of him because Benavidez has a fucking resume to prove it. That
No, well,
he can
I mean,
hang with
listen,
the best of them.
neither
What we
one
talking
really
about?
fought like crazy competition, but Benavidez fought a little bit better. That's true. But okay, what about Bivol and Canelo? Who got a better
Nigga,
resume?
experience shows, bro. You can't tell me experience don't matter in boxing, bro.
Bivol and Canelo. Who fought better competition?
Of course, Canelo, he been
Canelo.
doing this shit since he was
All
15. He
right.
been doing this shit since
But
a
what
minute.
difference did it make in the fight? It's all about skill at the end of the day.
Yeah, and I'm trying to tell you, Norman is not more skilled than Devin Haney. So what are you talking
No,
about?
I wasn't really
You don't even
referring to
agree with that.
Norman.
What
I
are
was
we
really
talking about?
more referring to him saying about boots. Well, at the end of the day, who's boots? I'm like, nigga,
I
I
ain't
don't
bring up. Oh, now you talking about some boot shit, nigga. Nigga ain't bring
Art man,
boot smart
what's going
Canelo.
on,
What's
Art man? Why you letting this blasphemy come on the channel
nah
right
nah?
now, man? This shit
I
crazy,
let them
man. You
speak
got
their
some
piece.
casuals up here, man.
I let them speak their piece. I ain't gonna be one of them dudes that be like, oh no, I ain't gonna let them say what they want to say. Nah,
Man,
go
that
ahead,
shit
good.
it's
crazy,
good. It's good to
man.
have a little debate, man. We can't just have everybody agree with each other. That shit is
Yeah, I don't
boring.
want everybody to just agree with me. I want people to bet on Brian Norman.
Yeah, as long as we're not being disrespectful, bro, it's cool.
Sure, you know what I'm saying? That's all good, but where somebody said that the resumes don't mean nothing. Like resume mean everything. That's your
No, it don't.
accomplishments.
It don't mean everything, bro.
And
Because
this
if
is
that was
why
the
this
case,
dude's a,
Canelo
this is
could have
why
beat
you're a
Bivol.
casual. This is why this is
Yo,
a
I
casual
feel like
shit
maybe
going
you're
on.
a casual. Because if that was the case,
Okay, well
Canelo should have beat Bivol.
let me explain to you what
Why
resume
ain't he
is.
beat Bivol? Tell me
Let
why
me
he ain't beat
explain
Bivol.
to you what let me explain to you what resume is. That's a size difference. Size have nothing to do with resume.
No, because Canelo beat
Oh my
Kovalev. He's
God.
bigger too.
Okay, we know why
And
he beat
Berlanga.
Kovalev. We know
And
why he beat
Berlanga, who's
Kovalev.
also big.
We
So
know
try
why
again.
he beat Kovalev. So let me try. If I can try, please, can I try? Can I elaborate a little bit?
Go ahead.
Okay, so cool. Let me break this down. So your resume, like I said, is who you fought. Devin Haney been in the ring with dudes like Lomachenko. He picked up a lot from fighting Lomachenko. He picked up a lot from fighting dudes like Jorge Linares. He picked up a lot from dudes like fighting Ryan Garcia and these other dudes. Those dudes don't do nothing but get you prepared for the next dude and the next challenge, right? So you can mimic Brian Norman. Let's say he was in the ring with Ryan Garcia. That power right there, let's say that mimics Brian Norman. So okay, now I know what to expect when I go in here. Brian Norman's never been in the ring with a guy like Devin Haney. So where's that experience gonna come from? This is why your resume pays homage to your career. It's because of the people you fought and the things that you learned in those journeys. This is why resumes mean everything. You can't fight a gang of tomato cans and think you're gonna get in here with a high skill
That's
fighter
why I
and
asked him. I
have
said, "What fight did y'all watch from Norman that convinced y'all that he can beat this guy?"
Okay, can I rebuttal that?
go ahead.
All right,
You got it.
all right, all right. So, as far as you said, you brung up Ryan Garcia and Jorge Linares. I mean, you could literally make the
And
same argument.
Lomachenko.
And Loma, okay, to be fair to Loma, you were a much bigger man than Loma, and he had lost before. Matter of fact, he had lost 2 times before Devin Haney. So it's not like he was this unbeatable, uh, gargantuan challenge for you to overcome. On top of you having a huge size advantage over him, you're supposed to beat an older man like that. And same thing with Linares, another old washed up dude. Linares had been knocked out 5 times, excuse me, before fighting Devin Haney. So I don't even know why y'all like to use the Linares example. Like, okay, cool, you beat Jorge Linares, like whoop de doo. And then Ryan Garcia, you lost to that nigga. Okay, well he cheated. Well, either regardless, he's not even that good to begin with. Even if you would have beaten Ryan Garcia, what does that mean? Ryan Garcia is not a skilled fighter. So I think y'all overrate Devin Haney's resume a little bit, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. He's a good
Can I?
fighter, but he's not any more skilled than Richardson Hitchens. Hitchens would have beat everybody that Devin Haney would have beat on
No, the
his
fuck
resume.
you. No, the fuck
Yes,
you
but
wouldn't.
it's
No, the
not one
fuck you wouldn't.
person that Lomachenko's
Hitchens,
too
I would
small for Hitchens.
Hitchens. The way Hitchens fought
He's too
Lamars
small for
and
Hitchens.
the way Hitchens tether ass fucking fought, what's his name, Lamars, he probably would have lost to one of them niggas Devin beat in Mexico. Fuck you talking about, man?
Crazy as hell.
This nigga,
Them bum
this
ass
nigga
niggas
has
from
no heart.
Tijuana.
This nigga has no heart. Don't ever compare this fucking Tether to fucking Dev. This nigga has no fucking heart. This nigga not talking about fighting Gary. He want to fight motherfucking Lamont Roach and shit like that nigga at 135. Oh, scary ass nigga don't want to unify with Matias or Gary. Like, stop comparing this motherfucking nigga to fucking Dev, bro. This nigga's a fucking
Really
Tether,
don't like
dog.
that. That's
No,
crazy.
like, cause this nigga's a fucking coward. This nigga, oh, I don't want to fight Matias because the weight, you know. Oh, well, I don't want to fight Gary. Nigga not even talking about Gary. He not even looking in Gary's direction, bro. Not at
Oh,
all. Not
Ryan
at
Garcia
all.
is better than everybody on Brian Norman's list. So is George Kambosos.
That's a
who?
fact.
Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia is better than who on whose resume?
Everybody on Brian Norman's record and George Kambosos as well.
No, no, I don't think Cambosa is better than what's his name, Santillion. I don't think so.
You talking about somebody who's a unified
Name a
champion?
three
Also,
bell
Does he have
holding
a
it's
better
hard.
win?
champion then.
Does
It's
Santillan have
hard.
a better win than fucking Cambosis?
No, he doesn't. But I mean,
Exactly. So we just going off of just what we think, not the
but
niggas
that's the thing.
who's proven, what I'm saying, what they're capable of.
But that's this thing about boxing. Like if I would have told you before they
That's
fought
the
each
thing
other.
about
who-
life. Niggas have to have facts and resumes and
No, no, no.
credentials,
Hear me
nigga.
out.
You can't just
But
go
the
into
thing
a
about
job.
boxing,
Hold on, bro. You can't just go into a job and say, nigga, look at me. Look at how I can do shit right now. I think I can do it. Like, look at me. People say I can do it. Nigga, I'm like, do you have any experience in this field? Can you show me your resume? Oh, well, look at me. I'm a natural talent. No, nigga, they don't want to hear that shit. Niggas, they
okay.
care about shit
No,
that's
you're right.
established. What you doing? What you done?
No, you're right. You're right to a certain extent, but all I'm saying is not everything. I'm not saying it don't matter at all, but y'all say
It's
like it's
not
everything.
everything,
No, it's
but
not.
in this case, in this fight, it's gonna show. But here's the
I
thing.
mean, it's
Look,
not,
I
think Dev
you want to
can
know
beat
how it's gonna
Brian Norman.
show. You want to know how it's gonna show because if Devin wins this by UD, you wouldn't be surprised. There would not be the way
It depends
you
how he
felt
does it.
when the way the way Tank took a knee against Roach, you were surprised. You would not feel that way if Devin won by UD. because you don't have to say it because you subconsciously know that if Dev cooks this young nigga, that's not something that's unrealistic. You know what I'm
You,
saying? You know that. You know that. Come
no,
on,
he
Dev.
definitely could. I could see him, but I don't think you're just gonna beat Cambosis with just a jab. Devin gonna do a little bit more than that. This is not. I mean, my bad. I said Cambosis. You're not gonna beat Brian Norman with just a jab.
I
You're
mean,
gonna
you
have to
probably
Can,
switch.
can,
could.
can I
I
get this
don't think.
off real fast? Let me get this off real quick. You said Loma had lost 2 times already, right? How you shit on Lomachenko, who's accomplished way more than Brian Norman and everybody on his resume and everybody on their resume as well? You shit on a
I'm not
fucking
shitting on Loma.
Hall of Famer, a multi-division world champion, and you said, oh, he already lost twice? Who beat him? T.O.? T.O.'s
And
a three-belt
Lomachenko
champion.
lost every step up fight that he did at
Hold on, wait. See,
135 pounds.
hold on, wait. We wasn't interrupting nobody.
Oh,
this,
We was
is
taking
that
this
turns. We
I
was
had
taking
you on the
turns.
panel before, huh?
Orlando Salido. He lost to Orlando Salido.
I
That's
definitely did.
fine. That's
Yeah.
his second fight. But the man went on to do what? Win multi-division world championships. Who has Brian Norman fought that was a multi-division champion or a three-belt, two-belt champion, unified champion? Can you tell me?
Jin Suzuki.
Who has he
See,
been in a fight with that
He
was in
was
an
a
undisputed
multi
fight?
sushi weight champion.
see, this is
Cambosis was in an undisputed fight. Lomachenko was in an undisputed fight. So tell me who's Brian Norman
and
faced
this
on that level. I'm gonna
and
go on mute.
and
I'm gonna
and,
wait.
and this is my argument for niggas that, no disrespect to you, brother. This is my argument for niggas that really don't know what they talking about, because niggas made that same argument for Bud Crawford when he was fighting niggas like Benavidez, niggas like Mean Machine. Meanwhile, Earl Spence is fighting Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, Ugas, and he's like, oh well, he's fighting way better competition. He should whoop Bud's ass. No, it's not about that. It's about skill level. If you use your eyes, you can see Crawford is a more skilled fighter than Errol Spence. Now, in this scenario, I
Nigga,
would say
Crawford is
that
the best fighter in the world. This
you
nigga
wasn't saying
Brian
that
Norman
before the
is
fight.
not that.
You wasn't saying that before the fight.
I can literally pull up a tweet of me saying Crawford is the best fighter in the world.
Okay, but I'm in this scenario with what's his name, Brian Norman and Devin Haney. I would agree. Devin's probably a little bit more skilled, but we can't just use
A
that
little
as a
bit more
yard.
skilled,
A
brother.
little
A
bit
little
more.
bit. A little,
Yeah,
really, a
yeah, bro.
little
He
bit.
ain't that. Bro, who do you think Floyd Devin is? Like, what are we talking about? A little bit. Yes.
Undisputed world champion. Let's start there.
For
A two
beating
division
Cambosos,
world
nigga.
champion.
Okay, whoop de do. You could beat
And then he
Cambosos,
turned
damn
around
it.
and defended. And then he turned around and defended against
No, he ain't just
Lomachenko.
no, he ain't just beat fucking Cambosis. He beat
T12 Odie.
Linares. He beat Aquadolov. He beat
Let him know when I
I
can
motherfucking
talk.
real with you, bro. Keyshawn
motherfucking
and Shakur would
no,
beat
no.
He
He beat
Regis
Lomachenko.
Cambosis.
Prograde,
He beat motherfucking what's that nigga?
Regis.
JoJo Diaz. He beat Regis. He beat Ramirez. What we talking about? He ain't
What
just
I
is
beat
mean,
yeah?
one person. He beat Cambosis twice. While your man
I'm
Hitchens,
willing to bet
you fuck
everything
with Hitchens.
Keyshawn will cook
Hitchens
Devin.
celebrating beating Cambosis fucking
And
damn near 5 year, almost 5, 6 years after Devin Haney beat this nigga.
You
hey,
make it
Armin.
sound like Devin
Let me
Haney
say this
damaged
real
him or
fast, real
and
something.
fast.
and, and he
Armin, let me
beat
ask you this question.
Cambosis off
Hey,
his
can I say this
biggest
real
win.
fast? One
Off
second.
his
Can I say
biggest
one
win.
second? 1 second.
Yeah, go ahead.
Devin Haney has beat dudes by double digits, and when I mean double digits, I mean 10 or better rounds in each fight. I'll go on mute.
Okay.
I just don't think Brian Norman got the feet to beat Devin. I'm sorry.
Can I
That's
hop
my
in
only
here real
question
quick?
about Brian. I don't know if he can close the distance on Devin. So that's why I think I give Devin a good chance to win that fight. I don't know if he can close distance. If he can, it's gonna be a problem
But
for Devin.
if he can hit him though, I mean, maybe.
And
I
Devin
don't
better not fight with him.
I don't think it's Brian Norman's resume. I think it's more so Brian Norman's experience, so to speak, that we're talking about. And
Mhm.
I do. What up, Arman? Yeah, I've been on your panel before. It was a while ago. I finally caught you live again. But I want to come up here real quick and just give my 2 cents about the conversation y'all was having. Now, I do believe that Devin Haney should be able to beat Brian Norman. I do feel like they're hyping Brian Norman a little bit. Like y'all got a good point. Like what has he shown? Who has he beat really? I'm not saying he's a bad fighter. I do think that Devin is more skilled than him. My only issue I have with Devin, and the reason why I think he could possibly lose this fight, is if the Ryan Garcia fight really had an impact on him and changed who he was as a fighter, and the Ramirez performance was because there was something really going on with him and the Garcia fight really affected him. Because if you listen to Shane Mosley says how great
Devin was doing in sparring. He was moving. He was even fighting in a smaller ring. He was hitting harder. He was sitting down on his punches. He was doing all of these great things. But when he got in a fight with Ramirez, he did not do those same things that Shane Mosley had saw him doing in sparring. So if he's not okay mentally and not ready for this fight, which I don't think him and Bill would, even though people saying, oh, he was forced to take this fight. I don't believe you could force nobody to take a fight. So I believe that they are fully ready for this fight. I think that Devin will beat him. Now, there is the issue of him being a bigger fighter, having the same reach and kind of those same concerns that people had with Ryan Garcia. But Brian Norman is not Ryan Garcia. He doesn't have a Ryan Garcia left hook. I know everybody like, oh, Brian Norman got a left hook, but he's not Ryan Garcia. So I think
He
Devin
not on
should be able
pads.
to. I
Yeah.
think Devin Haney should be able to win this fight if the Ryan Garcia did not affect him like I think that it affected him.
I think that
I
How,
mean,
jab's gonna be too
I
I
much
don't
mean,
for
think
watch
him.
that
Norman beat
sparring.
Duarte. I don't think
Just
Norman
go
could beat
look
Duarte.
at
Hold on,
exactly.
what about this? How do you 12-0 a dude, but then you be shell shocked what they hate? What it sound like? This
Oh,
man
come on,
12-0
bro.
the
That was a
dude.
boring
Nah,
performance. That was a boring.
I feel
In
like
your
Devin was
eyes,
just trying
he
to get
12
past
0
that
them.
fight for real.
He
I don't
did,
think
but it was
Devin even
boring.
really cared about that fight. Honestly.
He looked like he was just going through the motions. But you see that sparring that Art Man just played real quick? It's clear Brian Norman struggles with guys with the quick reflexes and long limbs, which Devin does have
We
that.
seen
That's
stuff,
what I'm trying
and
to
we
tell
seen
niggas,
Brian
but they
Norman.
don't want to say it.
Yeah.
We seen
So
Brian Norman on the canvas by lesser competition.
Lesser.
This is a
That's what.
fact.
Look, this is what I said. This guy, he fought flat-footed guys, and what it's shown, he can get those flat-footed guys out of there. But those guys, even though they don't have the best defense or whatever, they was able to hurt Brian Norman and hurt tag him a lot of times.
And
So
yeah,
if you're able to
even
get
Jen
tagged by
Psaki
somebody,
was tagging him.
if you're able to get
Jinsaki
tagged
had
by these
no
guys,
defense.
yeah, no
Yeah,
defense at
Jen
all.
Psaki looked like he wanted him to hit him. Like, bruh, come on, hit me. Like, nah, bruh.
Yeah.
It really
I
looked
think
like
he
It
Norman.
should
understands
it
that.
should look similar to the Regis fight. Similar.
Yep.
I
But
think Brian.
Regis wasn't telling bruh to hit him though. Like Regis wasn't hitting his own face and telling him, come hit me. Like, bruh, nah, what? It looked like Jen Psaki sold himself in that fight. I ain't gonna hold you.
Well, we know
At
how
least
Top
Regis
Rank
was
build them.
trying.
We know how Top Rank build them. We put you in there with a bunch of tomato cans, make you look good, hype up your name, then throw you out there in the ocean to see what you gonna do. And he's gonna drown against a better boxer,
Look at
someone that's bigger, faster, and more experienced than him. I'll go on mute.
just peep the film. This guy ain't no monster puncher that he's fighting.
At all. At all.
He ain't no monster puncher. He smothered
Devin
Brian
gonna have
smothered
to keep him on
Mark.
the outside though. He can't let him get inside like that.
Dev not gonna let that nigga even get that close. So I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you.
Yeah. Dev ain't
He
gonna
not even
back
gonna,
up to the ropes and lay on them ropes like that. Nah.
not at all. I think he gonna catch Brian with a straight right,
I think he gonna
jab
man,
and a
I'm
straight
betting
right
the
hand.
knockout now. I was just gonna bet on the decision. I'm betting on the knockout now. I
He
don't
gonna have to
care.
do a lot of body work
Tim
to take
Bradley,
the steam out of Brian Norman punches.
Tim Bradley convinced me when he said he had that dream, bro. I'm telling you.
I
I don't
know.
think Brian Norman got power like that. I think that Brian Norman fought dudes with no type of defense and they got caught. If you get caught in boxing, your ass is done. Doesn't matter who you are.
I mean, you
You're
still gotta
done.
have power to drop him, bro. You still gotta
Okay,
have
I
how
power
don't
to drop
know
him
because
with one punch.
how
Lamont
many
You still
Roach,
knockouts
gotta have
Shakur
some type of
Stevenson
Lamont
power.
have?
Roach,
How many
Lamont Roach
knockouts do
dropped
Shakur Stevenson
what's
have?
his
Where's the
name?
power?
Who is
L-
Shakur Stevenson dropping with one punch?
I'm just asking you a question.
The
I just asked you one
electrician.
question. Do he have knockout power? Did we say Shakur has knockout power? No, but he has
No.
knockouts. But he has knockouts. So anybody can get knocked the fuck out, right or wrong. I can be wrong. Just
No,
let me know if I'm wrong.
Yeah, there's a
no,
low
I
chance
don't
that Devin
disagree
knocked
with
out, but
you, but you can't say that Brian Norman don't have power though. That's what I'm saying. He has one punch knockout power. It's like
I
it's
he
have
do.
different.
I seen it. I seen a dude jump into a punch and get his ass flatlined. I seen that. I didn't see nobody him just whack a dude when they was in the midst of fighting and the dude just went out. Come on now.
He
I didn't
just he
see
just
that.
he just he just did that with Sasaki.
No, Sasaki.
Nah,
No,
Sasaki
that's
got
not
beat
true.
up.
Sasaki was backing out from a straight line and he got knocked out.
Sasaki looked like he had his head down, then
Brian
Brian Norman
Norman hit
leaped
him
in
on the
there and
back of the
jumped.
That's why he
head
landed
too.
flat on his
That's
back because he was going
knockdown. He
backwards.
hit him on the back of the head.
Was his
No,
hands
that's
up? Jen
but
Sasaki
that's
hands wasn't even up.
I understand that, but he was going backwards when he got knocked out. So you
I
saying
don't
that
think so,
you
because I
said
was
run,
watching that fight. And it didn't look
you
like
said
it to
ran
me.
into the punch, right? That's what you said. Run into the punch. He didn't
It
run
looked like
into
he
it.
had his head down. That's what I said. It looked like he had his head down, and then old boy jumped into it. Like he jumped in because he do that Joe Frazier jump hook shot to you. And that's how he knocked dude out. If you go back,
Regardless, bro, we seen Devin hit people with those type of punches and they didn't go out like that, bro. So
I
obviously
seen
Brian Norman got power.
I seen
Clearly,
Devin Haney hit a dude with a jab and drop him too.
He for sure
I
got
think
power.
Devin Haney knocked out everybody Brian Norman knocked out.
no, he not.
Honestly,
I can
He got,
agree.
you couldn't
Jen
even buzz
Sasaki
little JoJo
put
Diaz,
Devin
bro.
Haney
Like,
had a knockout in 5 years. What are y'all talking about?
y'all
How many dudes has
delusional, bro. And that's why,
okay,
Jen
and that's why I
but you
Sasaki.
think I be
okay.
hating on
Yeah,
this.
because when your competition go up,
Okay.
you your knockouts slow
No
down,
problem. Go.
which is why
Bro,
Hey,
what
Tank's
are you
correct.
still
talking
knocking
about, Lil
people out
Copy? Bro,
because
you fought JoJo Diaz.
his
What are we talking about?
competition
This
ain't went up.
competition. You ain't,
Hey,
who
So
have
he
you
couldn't
really
knock out
fought?
Reeves?
You the
can I
only
ask
nigga that
the
didn't knock
panel
out
this?
Linares.
Can I ask the
You the
panel
only
this? Can I ask
you
the
the
panel
only
this?
fighter. Go ahead,
Can I ask
man.
the panel this? How many motherfuckers has he sent to the hospital? And we can start before the Lomachenko fight because he sent
I
Loma
don't
too.
know, bro. Who the fuck does this kind of research? How the fuck we supposed to know
Broken,
this shit? You want to go to
broken.
the hospital
Yeah, he
records and shit?
breaking ribs, bro. He breaking
Okay,
ribs.
I know who I'm talking to on the panel. I'm gonna go on and go back on mute. But go on and look that up. How many dudes he done sent to the hospital? You would be amazed. Broken ribs,
Okay,
broken this, broken that. Yeah, he breaking
that's
nigga
cool.
shit.
How do you know how true that is?
He a jab because he's a
Cause you see
jabber. I
him getting in
mean,
the
you know,
ambulance.
he
You see
don't
him
really
getting in the
throw
ambulance.
Because
hooks
they
and
all have to get checked by doctors after the fight, bro.
Devin didn't get checked by no doctor. Devin went to
yeah,
a party
He's
after his last
supposed
Devin
fight.
went in
to.
the Devin went and sat in the crowd and watched the rest of the fights,
Did
man.
against Ryan Garcia.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Ryan
he definitely
Garcia was
yeah
on
yeah.
Nandrolone.
So
Not
that
Ryan.
octarine pack had
I
him.
for,
Yeah,
don't forget about the Nandrolone. He was on two different steroids, but
he
it's
was
good y'all
on.
take up for that
He
donkey.
did get.
And
uh,
that donkey showed y'all how
nah,
he
I'm
felt
trolling. I'm
about y'all
trolling.
too. So keep talking
I'm trolling.
about it.
They
I'm
did.
trolling.
They did have. He did have the metabolites for nandrolone in his system as well, but they didn't really count it because it was already metabolized. It was already.
Look, bro, look, Devin's a good fighter. I just don't see nothing special, respectfully.
Devin's a
But he a
great
good fighter.
fighter. He's a
He's
great
a good
fighter.
fighter.
He's
He's a good
he's a
fighter.
good fighter. He's
He's
a
a
good
great
fighter,
fighter.
What
absolutely.
about
But
Sword
Good,
Mayweather? Boy's a
he's
good
not a
fighter.
great fighter. He's not a
good,
great
So
Yeah.
great,
fighter.
he,
He's
good,
a good fighter.
good
Usyk
fighters
is a
don't win
great fighter.
undisputed.
In
Good
a
stop
fighters
way,
it.
don't
is
win
a
Hey,
great
undisputed.
fighter.
you got
Terrence Crawford is a great fighter. Devin Haney is
Beating
not a good
Cambosis
fighter.
for undisputed does not make you great, bro. Stop it.
Right. Y'all need to
Why
stop that bullshit, bro.
why
Fight
Tank doesn't
somebody your
win?
own size and I'll be impressed. How about that? Fight somebody your own size. And
Okay, let me ask me this. So do Tyson Fury fight people his size?
Hold
Cut
on.
it out, bro.
Hold on 1 second, 1 second. We're not just gonna sit here and just shit on this nigga Dev what he did as that something that's just some that's common. Look at 135 right now. Them niggas ain't never gonna fucking unify them goddamn belts, bro. Y'all don't even understand to sit there and fight somebody drained, somebody
It's
that's
a
on the
great
pound for pound
accomplishment,
list
but that
drained.
don't make you a great
Man,
fighter,
get the
though.
hell out of here. Y'all just want to
Because
discredit
you
that, man.
beat
We not
Cambosis
doing
for
that.
undisputed.
We
So the
not
belts
discrediting.
make you great? The belts is what make you great?
Nah, you know what makes you great?
The
Winning
undisputed
the
one do.
belts and
y'all
maintaining
act
the
like
belt.
Devin Haney is so big, man. Devin Haney 5'9". That is not big. That's not that
He
tall.
is
He
compared to
not.
Lomachenko.
I mean, I guess. I guess
He
five.
not. That's a fact.
Lomachenko chose to move up to 135. So
And
shit.
I'm saying if
That's
they were
where
the
he
same
at.
size, I don't think Devin beats
So
Lomachenko. That's
so
a big
so
if. I'm just
so
saying,
it's
bro.
is Richardson Hitchens fighting people his size?
Hell no, he's a weight bully too. All these niggas is.
Did that dude just say he don't think
It,
Devin Haney
it's
beat
the
Lomachenko?
it's Subriel
If they were,
Matias a weight
if Dev
bully.
and Loma were the same size, I don't think he beats him. That's just my opinion.
Oh, you adding you oh okay, you adding some things on there. Well, hey, that's white
Loma,
Jesus in y'all, man. It's cool.
If Loma was the same height as Devin, he wouldn't be able to pull off the stuff he pull off.
I mean, we don't know that, bro, but okay.
He wouldn't be
Skills
the
pay the
matrix.
bills.
He probably hit a lot harder too if they were the same size. So I imagine he would hurt
I
Dev
don't.
even more than
He
he already
said like
did.
Art Man cooked they
Loma is
ate for
not
hours.
small. He's just short. I don't know why y'all
That
He's
nigga
equate
said
small.
like a
height
The
motherfucker.
man walk
with
around
size.
140. He's a
Height
little man.
does not mean size, bruh.
He's not a big dude,
Loma
bro. He's not
small
even
as fuck.
like Canelo is short, but he ain't
Loma
little.
is short as
Lomachenko's
They
fuck.
little.
both weighed in at
Lomachenko
135 last
is
time I
bigger
checked.
than Cam. Lomachenko is shorter, but he bigger than Cambosis, bruh.
No, he not, bro. I know what you're trying to say that
Oh
he's
my
short, but
god,
he's well compact. But Lomachenko's
he's
not built
short,
like that.
just like Tank.
Canelo
Tank
is
ain't
short and compact.
small.
Like
He just
And why
short.
do y'all keep saying Canelo was small when he started his career at 140 pounds at 15 years old? Why y'all keep
yeah,
saying he's
he's not
small?
I
little.
never, I
He's
never
just short.
said Canelo was small.
Nah, see, Canelo's a better example of what you're trying to say. He's short, but he's big. Like he's a compact little man.
Yeah,
Lomachenko don't fit that description. Lomachenko doesn't have that kind of build. He's just a little dude.
Lomachenko is
Hey,
not as small as you
y'all,
think.
y'all, y'all got all these
Yeah.
excuses for
Lomachenko is
Lomachenko,
solid,
bro.
bro.
Stop having them.
So you
Stop
don't
having
think
these
size matters
excuses.
in boxing, bro? You don't think size matters?
As long as you
Yes,
weigh in at the same,
Lomachenko is compact. Lomachenko is solid, bro.
You know
He
what? Let me
not
tell you
no.
why size
He don't.
matters. Let me tell you.
Y'all,
Let me
y'all,
tell you.
y'all making it seem like Lomachenko skinny like Fundora or something. Like,
Nah,
bro, come on,
let me
man.
tell you. Let me tell you why it matters, and this is what we got to learn about Devin. When Lomachenko was at 126
I
and
gotta get the
130,
water.
he was running through everybody, bro. It was easy ass fights for him. As soon as he got to 135, all of a sudden these fights became a lot harder. Not just the
He
Devin
lost
fight,
to
Suarez,
Salito, bro. He
because
lost
he's
to
fighting bigger
Salito.
men.
What are you talking
Exactly.
about?
What happened?
He lost to Salito. What you talking about? That was that was his second fight, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the
But
second fight.
even in that fight, let's be real though.
So
Salita
he
was
wasn't
fighting.
running through nobody. He got beat up by Salito.
I didn't say he was
Then he
running. I'm
got
saying
beat
that
up by Tio.
he didn't
And
get
then
beat up.
Tito,
But but
He didn't
I
get
Tio's
don't
beat
fight.
up
know.
by
I don't
Lomo.
know.
Then he got beat up by
Because
Devin.
Once Lomachenko started swinging, I don't know. He was kind
But
of
I'm saying
whooping Tio.
Even Jermaine Ortiz gave him a hard fight. So I'm saying yes, size made a difference in all those fights, including Tio.
But Jermaine
What about
Ortiz is just a good
Nakatani?
fighter. Jermaine Ortiz I think Jermaine Ortiz beat Tio.
What
I'm,
about
I'm
Nakatani?
saying is, bro, look, if Devin Haney goes up in weight, his skill for to a certain extent won't matter anymore because these dudes are just too big. That's what I'm trying
What
to
about?
tell y'all.
Well, you should
Well,
say that about
at a
Alexander
certain
Usyk, the
no,
two-time undisputed
That's why
heavyweight
I,
they think
champion.
that skill
I,
can overcome size, and that's very
It can't.
rare.
Yeah, at a certain
Usyk
point, it
just
doesn't
showed you
matter.
that.
how
Usyk
how
just
many
showed you
how
that.
many
You want to know a perfect example, bro?
Roy
Usyk,
Jones?
Roy Jones. But Roy Jones is
Usyk,
freaking.
Alexander
Nah,
Usyk is what you need to see. Cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion, both undisputed. What are we talking
yeah,
about here? Bigger
but
guys.
that's a great fighter. He deserves that
Yeah,
label.
So what are we talking
Yes,
about?
that's a great fighter. That's a great example.
he
Oh
just
my
different.
god.
Here we go.
Hey Art man, man, I'm about to roll a blunt, bro. You want to hit this or
Dev's
what,
not
man? This
doing
shit
that though.
crazy.
Dev is fighting bigger
I'm
niggas.
rolling Cali Bud, bro. This crazy.
That's funny.
Like even Bud has been in the ring with guys bigger than him. Benavidez, Earl. I don't think I've seen Dev in the ring with a guy bigger than him yet. Have y'all?
I think Ryan was
Ryan
bigger than him.
Garcia was bigger. Ryan Garcia taller, and Ryan Garcia was bigger.
I mean, we saw how that fight played out. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I know Austrian, but
I mean, I think it's crazy that a D-level fighter take Oscarine and that make him
Ra-
elite. I mean, that's
Ramirez,
crazy.
Don't forget about the
Ramirez,
Nandrolone. Don't forget about
I'm
the
gonna be
other one
real with
too.
you, bro. If Floyd Mayweather would have fought
Ramirez
Ryan
bigger than
Austrian,
Devin.
He still would have whooped that nigga's ass, bro. Like Ryan
Cut it
Garcia is trash.
out, bro. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
I'm
Stop
being
it.
dead. Ryan Garcia is trash, bro. He probably would have stopped Ryan too.
Yeah, he just got beat up by the crayon eating dude, man. Come on.
Yeah, like I
Hey,
don't care what
see,
type of
y'all
Austrian
saying that,
you
but the
make,
dude was
he's
on
trash.
drugs though.
Y'all think
Ryan
Rolly
Garcia
beat
not trash though. Y'all just don't like him.
y'all think Rolly could beat Devin? Let's be
Yep,
Respectfully, I
I
real.
do.
Nah, Rolly can't
I
touch
think
Oh
Rolly
Devin.
can beat Devin.
man.
Rolly Romero trash.
Ryan Garcia is a one trick
Rolly
pony,
was the
man.
dude that everybody else in 135 was laughing at, bruh.
Y'all keep
Tank
saying
ain't
Rolly
even,
trash, but he a 2 division champion.
yeah,
That's
but he
crazy,
got beat
ain't it?
up by
But and
everybody
according to
else
y'all,
getting
that
beat
make you
up.
great. According to y'all, accolades make you great.
Hey, according to these niggas, Rolly Romero is a better fighter than Keyshawn Davis.
Who said
Facts,
who
because
who
he a
said
two
Who
that?
said
division
that?
champion.
Y'all always
Who
talking
said
about
that?
resumes and accomplishments and all this other
I mean,
bullshit.
we don't know. We ain't seen Keyshawn in there with
No,
no
Keyshawn
y'all
Davis.
I ain't
y'all
gonna let
can't
y'all.
change the
Hold
criteria
on. I
because
ain't
it's
gonna
We
let
ain't
y'all just
seen.
slide with
We.
that
I'm just
shit.
saying we
Fuck that.
don't know. We ain't
Hold
seen
on.
Keyshawn.
Hold on. I ain't gonna let y'all just slide with that. No, we got to put some context into this shit. Look who he won the belt against, and look how he won the belt.
and look who Devin
No,
won
no, we're
undisputed
not gonna do
against.
that. Look how he won the belt. He won that belt against what, the Mauricio nigga, by fucking what, cheating?
What about the
Y'all,
second belt?
y'all know,
What speak?
Y'all know Tony Weeks should have called that shit. I mean, shouldn't have not called that shit. That was some bullshit. Y'all was mad at Tony Weeks for like
What about the second
a
belt?
month straight, and then
But y'all, but he's
the
a
second
champion
belt
though.
was
Y'all
what,
don't get to
a
discredit it.
vacated belt that he got against fighting a nigga, a deflated Ryan Garcia.
He
And
actually
Well,
was
who is
Like
George
elevated.
this
he
nigga,
robbed
hold
Kambosos?
on, bro. This
Lomachenko,
nigga's
so it
fresh.
goes both ways.
Hold on, we not gonna sit here like, come on, and well, you nigga, nah, we ain't gonna sit here and disrespect this young man like he accomplished something that's great in this fucking sport that niggas wish that they can
You're doing
accomplish
that
right
right now
now.
with Rolly.
Nah, no, because look
Yes,
at
you are.
Rolly.
You literally
This nigga
discredited his
Rolly fought
accomplishments, bro.
Ryan Garcia coming off of a fucking head suspension.
Okay,
Bro,
and
you don't
What?
get to
he still beat
discredit
him.
everything and jump through
Nah,
hoops because
nah.
who was
Literally
Get the
doing the
fuck out
same
of
Cambosis?
thing.
here.
Like,
Who had
yeah,
Cambosis beat before he fought Devin? I could jump through them
And saying
same
you would have hit
hoops,
this
bro.
joint, man.
they're gonna
Cause
say
these niggas
To.
tweaking. These niggas tweaking.
They're gonna say To. We all know To's a nutcase.
Can be
But
Tio.
all I'm
Tio beat a
saying is, this is
prime
what I'm saying though.
Lomachenko.
You can't
All I'm
say
saying
that
is how
Devin
much
gets
money
to
you
be
trying to bet
great.
on Norman.
Hold on. You can't say that Devin gets to be great for beating George Kambosis,
No,
but
he
then
definitely is
discredit
great
Rolly
because when you
when
look
he
at the
got a belt
history
in
books,
two
it's nah.
divisions.
When you look at the history books, it's gonna show that there was fucking two undisputed lightweight champions, Sweet Pea
Why
and
you keep
fucking
muting
Devin
me, bro?
Haney. Because you over here trying to discredit this young man like he just ain't shit.
Who am
Nah,
I
fuck that.
discrediting?
Fuck
Devin
that.
Haney.
Oh, so
Fuck
I can't have
that.
my opinion over here? I get muted?
Nah, you can have your opinion, but I can tell you that your opinion is full of shit. It's full of shit.
How?
Because you're
I
discrediting the man, trying to make it seem like what
I'm
he did is
not.
just so
How?
minuscule
What?
that anybody can do
Is
it.
that what I
That's
said? Or I
bullshit.
said he's a
That's
good fighter? Did
bullshit.
I not say he's a
No,
good fighter?
you're trying to
Did I not say he's a
insinuate that
good
what he
fighter?
did is very minuscule and that anybody can do it. Hell
Dev,
nah.
I never
Devin
said
The
that.
Haney's a
fuck
That's
out of
great
not
here
what
with
I
fighter.
that
said.
shit. That's what I said.
Devin
You're
Man,
Haney's a
stop it.
great
insinuating that.
fighter.
Come on, man.
Y'all silly with this shit, man.
What y'all got on Canelo versus Bud though? I got Bud winning that fight.
I got Bud. I got Bud stopping Nello in 7 to 8 rounds.
I know a lot of people saying we tripping for thinking Bud can win that fight.
Man, they was y'all talk, they was talking about did y'all hear what I just said? Or I think I was muted. They saying
Nah,
that
what you said?
Devin ain't fought nobody bigger than him. Like it Moran was bigger than him, Abdullah was bigger than him, freaking
I know that's what
Santiago
I'm
was
saying.
bigger than
Like
him.
Nick, the whole conversation is rooted in hate. That's why I don't even
What are
like
they
having the
talking about?
conversation.
He done fought like 10 fighters that was like 5'11" and 6 foot. What they talking about?
They're all Tank fans. That's what that is. They're Tank fans and new Brian
Oh,
Norman
I
fans.
know,
That's
I
what they
know,
are.
I know, I know, I know the one is a Tank fan.
Nah, Dirk is a proven. He been hating on Devin Haney. He was one of those people that was saying that Pez ain't the reason that Ryan temporary won that fight.
Nah, I'm talking about 2 cents. I fuck with 2 cents too. I be on her page, but yeah, she definitely a Tank fan.
2 cents need to keep her 2 cents to herself because that shit ain't making no type of sense, bro. When you a
At
hater,
all.
you a hater. If you got a
At
page, you
all.
should be responsible, bro, for telling the truth, bro, and just being real. You know what I'm saying? Be
Yeah,
real.
She tried to tell me, oh, I can't, I shouldn't defend the fact that she's calling Devin Haney just an okay fighter. That him
yeah,
becoming
but
undisputed, the youngest
she
undisputed champion in the 4-band era is just nothing.
and she
Like,
think
what we
that
talking
Tank is
about?
great. She think Tank is great, and I can't stand when people count that Mickey Mouse belt he won from Mario Barrios at 140. Man, that's not even a real belt. Josh Taylor was undisputed. If you wanted to impress somebody, go fight him. Like, what are they talking about? How was he a world champion at 140 when Josh Taylor was undisputed? He ain't fight Josh Taylor. Like that should be pissing me off. They'd be like, yeah, he went up to 140 and got a belt too. Man, nobody care about them interim belts. When Devin had the interim belt, what Tank say? He had a Mickey Mouse belt.
What interim belt Devin had?
He had the interim belt before Lomachenko ducked him and they elevated him and they said he was an email champ.
Well, the interim belt is nothing but the mandatory belt. That's all. It's just a mandatory. That's
Yeah,
it.
it's
But
not even. Yeah,
they get money for
that's
it.
why I said I don't really count that belt.
Yeah, I mean, we counted when Devin became the full champion,
The
when
full
Loma
champ,
ducked him.
right? When Loma ducked him, exact. That's what I'm saying. Like, motherfucker got a franchise title. All that little bullshit that they tried to throw in there to let motherfuckers avoid people. That's why it's confusion around motherfuckers saying T.O. was undisputed. No, he wasn't.
You can actually Google that shit that T.O. wasn't undisputed. You can Google that for the dudes that act like they don't know what's going on in boxing. You know, that's just pretty much blatant racism when they were saying that that man was undisputed. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, because
hey, Armin, can y'all hear me?
yeah,
Did y'all know that Armin had the best apparel in the game?
yeah.
Did anybody know that Artman had the best apparel in the game? Do you know the I'm trying to wait for Artman to go and get a website because I don't want to do it the wrong way. But just go check out Artman apparel, man. He got definitely the best apparel in the game. What you were saying now, brother? My fault.
Oh no, no. I was just saying I could have sworn the franchise belt was non-transferable. That's what they said.
Yeah, in the beginning, the French fry belt wasn't transferable, but the leader of the French fry belt was Canelo Alvarez when he ducked Charlo. Then they gave it to Loma, and then I guess T.O. did some crazy whatever they had going on to try to duck Devin. You know what I'm saying? But you know, like I say, they do a lot of shit just to despite people that look like us. You get what I'm saying? Well, me, I'm gonna say me because I don't know what's going on with you, but me, they do that for despite people that look like me, and it's a duck belt pretty much. It was a duck belt. You see that shit don't exist no more.
Yeah,
Where's that?
they took
Yeah,
it.
Devin threw that shit away. Devin threw them French fries away. Like I don't need this belt. I got the real belt. But it's so crazy because you disrespect champions like Lennox Lewis, Mike Tyson, Pernell Whitaker, and everybody that held the real belt. You get what I'm saying? You disrespect them by bringing that French fry fucking title up. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
One more time. Did my man Art Man get back yet?
I don't.
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm
Oh
simply
yeah.
Hey,
listening to what y'all
hey,
saying.
Art Man. I just let everybody know you had the best apparel in the game. Can you drop that link, please, and let them know where they can get the best link in the game, the best merch in the
Yeah,
game at, please?
artmanapparel.com. Definitely, man. Y'all see Andy Ruiz fat ass back in the gym?
Yeah, I see.
Nah. Who he
I
about to
seen him
fight?
eating.
I don't even know. Depression.
Snicker bar. Man, he
I,
threw all his fame. He threw all
Hey,
his little fame away. Goofy.
y'all can see this. Y'all can see this.
Bud
yeah, I
look
see it.
big and strong.
Hey, these niggas, they don't. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. These niggas thinking Bud is playing. Bud is really, he really is preparing himself to beat the shit out of Canelo, dog. Y'all don't understand how big this is if he beats this nigga very impressively. He been wanting this fight so bad, bro. He ain't talk about no other fight but this fight after that Spence fight. Besides the
Shit,
Charlo, but
he
Charlo
beat him,
fucked it.
period. That's impressive to me. He beat him, period. That mean he doing what other real big 168 pounders couldn't do. Billy Joe, freaking Caleb Plant, all them niggas. But I'm still mad at Canelo for taking this fight because he didn't fight David Benavidez. I don't like that.
I think this fight's gonna be super impressive, man. I'm not gonna lie from Crawford. I'm super. I'm super fucking hyped for this fight, dog. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
You
At
see
first,
Canelo eyeball?
people, yeah, I seen that. I definitely
Yeah,
did see that, but you know, I ain't paid that
Ryan
no.
Ennis
You know, I ain't
putting
paid. You know, I ain't paid on no mind because I don't want to hear no excuses from nobody.
Ennis is putting paws on him. That
Yo,
might boost it. That might boost Ennis confidence. Like, dang, I'm putting hands on Canelo.
that's why he was cheesing so damn hard.
And Jerron Ennis look big as shit next to Canelo too. That's crazy. But I hope Ennis take a real fight after whatever the hell his name is.
Lima Bean.
Yeah, Lima Bean. I thought he was gonna get that Virgil fight. I ain't gonna lie. But Virgil, they made it seem like they ain't want it.
Yeah, Virgil's coming off an injury. They say. Yeah. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. This they say he was coming off an injury, so I thought they were making it seem like this nigga's about to fight like next year. This nigga about to
Man,
fight
that's what.
Lubin this year. I just
Yeah,
thought
and
about that.
that's what Jerron Ennis said. Jerron Ennis, they tried to get that contract written up for January. Eddie Hearn said January or February of next year, and his manager came out and said, "Y'all not gonna force Virgil to fight anybody." Like, who was trying to force him? Y'all said he was ducking y'all. He came. He came and said, "Let's fight." They said we got a bigger name than anybody. I mean, we got a bigger name than your name will ever be. And it's Lubin. Lubin. I
I
don't
think
think
they was trying to
Lubin
pull it.
name bigger
You know
than
what I think
Lubin.
it was though? I think they really try to pull a Spence bag out, but Spence was not available for real.
Well, then they should have revisited the Boots fight. And they can still fight Lubin now and fight Boots in January. Well, I don't know. That might be. Oh well, they can still fight him in February. I don't know. I don't understand how Virgil Ortiz got so much hype behind him, and he ain't
Me
never had
neither.
a
Why
title
nobody
either.
calling him Chinny?
He ain't never had no title either.
No title. He's been dropped. He's been hurt by niggas who got stopped by niggas on the contender. Bird, he tried to get that Bird chick rematch. I heard, but they ain't come with that right offer for Bird chick.
I ain't trying to hear none of that, man.
All right.
Virgil a sucker to me because
Why Dev?
he ducked Jerron at 147. Talking about they need 26 months to prepare for Jerron. What? 26 months?
That's what we can build in the future. You know.
And then
Yeah.
6 months later you moved up. Hey, killing me. That's crazy. I can't wait till Virgil get knocked out. Man.
But that
It
shit,
ain't even it
Virgil,
ain't even Virgil I don't like. It's
Virgil
his
losing.
energy.
Virgil, hold on, let me cook real quick. Virgil losing to Boots will be as equivalent as Zepeda losing to Shakur, in my opinion. I knew these niggas would lose. I know he would lose to Shakur before the fight, months before the fight. Like, what we talking about? This nigga's not even. Look at the skill. Just look at it. You can't see the obvious skill difference,
Yeah.
power difference, skill difference, speed difference. You could say that Ortiz. I don't even know what you could say, but that Ortiz does better than Boots. I don't know. I have no idea. I couldn't put a finger on it. I don't know. What does he do better than Boots?
What? They
There's nothing.
say Tank got offered 30 mil to fight Shakur.
Who told you this?
I don't know. It just popped up on my feed. Who is this? Blue Bud. It say Tank said that. Say Tank tweeted that. Was a tweet and delete. That's
Yeah.
crazy. He better be making like $100 million for this Jake Paul fight. I swear, because he got offered $20 million for the dead fight before. Yeah, though. I'm about to get off of here though. I gotta work in the morning.
Yep, so do I. Shout out to everybody who joined the stream. Shout out to the folks who shop artmanapparel.com. We out of here.